This year, 2023-2024, is coming to a close. I welcome you to the Rotary Moment Show, but tonight's show is about transition of leadership from Governor Edward to Governor Anne Nkutu, from one theme, and that is the create hope in the world, to the next theme, which is the magic of Rotary. Here at the Rotary Moment Show, tonight we are going to show you the achievements and those different activities that Governor Edward has done throughout the year. The beautiful young boys that he has seen and handed over to educate, and to the different institutions. His trip to the Toro Kingdom when they pledged to work with him. His launch when he launched the boy uplifting program in July last year, and he made a few commitments which we see today he has achieved. We shall hear him tonight speak about the achievements that he has had throughout the year. We are also going to hear District Governor Anne Nkutu tell us what she's going to do in her year. Now, it is a beautiful leadership path, because it's only 1 year, and in that 1 year, Governor Edward has managed to bring a project to life that nobody has ever done, and that's the boy uplifting program here in Uganda, thinking about the boys. He keeps saying us the girls are very strong, but he needed time to give the boy child. The boy child uplifting program is going to go on for the next 5 years. The next governors are going to make sure that this continues. So it started with him, and he has achieved a lot. This governor has also achieved a lot when it comes to the Rotary Foundation. He has collected over 600,000 US dollars. Now, 600,000 US dollars is a lot of money. What does that mean? I've always explained here that when you give 600,000, you multiply that by 3, and that is the money that they'll bring back to Uganda for us to utilize in this district. Now, I want to bring a Rotary moment for you here. If District 9213 has 600,550, and District 9214 has 590. If we combine that to 1.2, you will multiply that 1.2 times 3, which means you'll get about 3.6 million US dollars. That is going to be brought back into Uganda for our projects to work with and to be able to support our different projects in the Uganda Rotary, which is the 129 Rotary clubs and the 102 clubs that are in 9214. But what does that mean? It means that when we put in, we have somebody who supports us and matches us and increases the money. Welcome to the Rotary Moment Show. And this is the wrap-up of Governor Edward Kakembo Nsubuga.
Right now, I would like to invite our District Governor, Edward Kakembo Nsubuga, to address you.
Good morning, friends. You are most welcome. Thanks so much for keeping time. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome my successor, our District Governor, come 1st July, Anne Nkutu. I also want to recognize Governor Wato DRR, Emmanuel Lukera. I want to recognize this governor nominee, Geoffrey Chitakule. We have this governor nominee designate, that's Gerald Obai. He comes from Ugulu. He says he comes from heaven. We have the young DRRE, who become DR on 1st July. The name of this person is Simeo Sebukulu. Our Lieutenant Governor, David Nsubuga. Our Prime Chair, this year, Phyllis Kwesiga, will become the Executive Secretary come 1st July. Thanks so much, colleagues, for being here. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of all Rotarians in District 9213 to thank you so much for the support you have accorded us this year. It has been a terrific journey. We've been up and down, in all parts of Uganda. So I want to thank all the Rotarians for all the immense support you have accorded to us. Today, we are here to hand over officially the office. You know, for us in Rotary, we serve for only 1 year. We don't have Risanja. So we are here officially to hand over the office to the incoming team captain. And and to give you a few things that we've been able to do. I want to recognize and thank dear Emma for the wonderful collaboration we've had in this Rotary year with the tractors. We've really cemented it to another level. So Emma, I want to thank you so much for all the support. I also want to thank all the Council of Governors. The governors have been very, very, very supportive. So I want to thank them for being very supportive, and also to request them also to do the same with the incoming team captain. I want to thank my operator president. These have been so special. They've been so special. Operator president, wherever they are, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for all the support. You really lived the theme of the year. The theme of the year, friends, has been great hope in the world. And indeed, these men and women are really created hope in the world. I want to thank all the district officials, the assistant governors, district secretaries, the district officials, assistant governors, PIME team, and the wonderful district team. I want to thank them so much. You know, it's teamwork. It's teamwork. Without them, I wouldn't have been here. So I want to thank all of them, wherever they are. That I'm so grateful. I'm very proud of them. I'm so grateful. A few things that we've been able to do this year. I'm glad to announce that this 9213 is now an all-giving district at Rotary Foundation. That has been a milestone. For the first time in our district, we are now all-giving district. I also want to thank and congratulate dear Emma. For the first time in our district, Euro tractors have raised over $24,000 US. Emma, I congratulate you. Membership, Emma is doing wonders. So far is at 19 clubs. So Emma, I really congratulate you. On membership, we've been able, as a district, we've been able to have 11 clubs being chartered by Rotary International. So I want to thank they call them DMC, District Membership Committee, Chair and the team, Paul Nampala and the team. Thank you so much. I also want to announce that we've been able to surpass our target for the Rotary Foundation. Rotary International gave us a target of $400,000 US. As I speak now, when I last checked last night, we are at $640,000 US. Again, I want to thank all the Rotarians in Uganda, because friends, you agree with me that the economy is hitting, is biting hard. Actually, I've been finding it hard to ask for money from people, but I had no choice. So I want to thank all the Rotarians who have really supported the Rotary Foundation, because without that foundation, we cannot be. It's that foundation where we go through to ensure that we create hope in the world, we serve humanity, and serve above self. I also want to thank Carol, our media coordinator for the district, has been very supportive, and also for arranging this event for today. One of the things we've been able to do, been able also to reorganize our intellect clubs, because intellect, they're so important to us. We want to nurture those people at that tender age, such that by the time they go through intellect, then to go through Rotary, and then go through Rotary. So this year we've been able to mobilize them, have them registered, and have them their contacts. And we have a team of 3 people who have been coordinating this, and I hope Governor Anna will submit that, so that we could go further to ensure that we track them wherever they go. As we speak now, our Rotary home, the transfer forms are Ministry of Lands. I believe that next week that land will be the name of Rotary Uganda, and that land belongs to 2 districts, 9213 and 9214. So I want to thank PAG Frederick Mubiru, who has been at the forefront of this to ensure that we achieve this. Among the things we've also been able to do, we also come 1st July, we shall go paperless. Our Rotary office is going to be fully automated. One time I was in Igulu, they sent me about 7 books on the bus to sign, and it was tedious. Then put sign and then we put it back. So I said no. The incoming governor is coming to ensure that we have all this hassle. So 1st July, we shall be fully automated, and Governor Anna, I wish you the best of luck. Those are the few things we've been able to do. We did a lot of things. Of course, there has been teamwork, a few things here and there, but I want to thank the team who have been very supportive. One of the things also been to those I've been trying to this Rotary. I said I'm going to profile clubs from up country, because they do a lot of projects, and they are trying that they don't tell their story, so people don't know what they do. So this year we try to profile clubs from northern Uganda, up country clubs, northern Uganda, eastern Uganda, midwestern. So I think that one also has been a positive on our side. one of the things I'm going to appeal to all the Rotarians in this 913, as we sign out on the 31st of June 2024, it's my humble appeal that the support you have accorded us, you transfer the same support to the incoming team because it is our district. When we came into office on 1st July, we launched the digital signature project, which is the boy child. We were going to the unknown, and I was so scared when I was coming up with this program. I felt these empowered girl children they are going to fight the boy child because we are encroaching on their space. But the ladies, female Rotarians in this 913 have been very, very supportive. On our team, we have 80% female. So I want to thank all the female Rotarians in this 913 for embracing the boy child, for realizing that the boy child needs support, and also for realizing that a good girl child deserves a good boy child. The project has been a success. We have been working with all the religious leaders in this country, but also 3 months back we were invited by Minister of Education, the Permanent Secretary, and they want to work with us to ensure that they work with us, because for them they believe we have a platform and we already started on something, so they want to work with us to say that the boy child is being supported. The Minister of Education, Mama Jan 7, also applauded the boy child upbringing program and realized that the boy child needs support. So all in all, it has been a great success. And again, I want to thank all the Rotarians, I want to thank all the clubs, this 91 through, for embracing the boy child. On projects, wherever we've been, so far we've visited the entire country, 124 clubs, and I'm glad to announce that at least 75% of the clubs have been visited. So that's what I've been able to do this Rotary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Governor Edward.
Excuse me, sir. The mics.
And on behalf of the Rotarians in Rotary District 9213, I'd like to congratulate Governor Edward Kakembo Nsubuga and District Rotaract Representative Emmanuel Lukela for a job well done. I think over the last 1 year, a lot has been achieved, as the governor has already elaborated. And as we prepare to take office, and that is myself as a district governor and my contemporary, DRR Simio Sebukulu, will be taking over office on 1st July. The two of us intend to build on what has already been done by the governor and the previous governors. As you're aware, Rotary is an organization that has been around for over 115 years, and that's a long time ago. So our role in this coming year is to consolidate what has been done, but to look at it from the point of sustainability. We recognize that the context in which we are operating is continuously changing, and that for this organization to survive, it must respond to the changes in the environment. Most especially, the demographics is one of the things that we're focusing on. And so in this coming Rotary year, we are going to be looking at issues of sustainability. We are going to be looking at ensuring that our organization as Rotary, but also the Rotary clubs in Uganda, are future fit, that they can be able to survive for the next 100 years. And so some of the things that we will focus on is internally is to focus on our governance structures, improve compliance, but also, as I said, look at issues of succession by ensuring that we bring young leadership into our clubs so that we can ensure that we have leadership, that we have continuous leadership. The other thing that obviously is very important for us as Rotary is that in this age and day that we live, we are going to leverage technology. As the governor has already mentioned, we are doing a lot of automation, and we're moving, like the rest of the world, to a paperless era. And we intend to do that not just in our administration, but also in our finances and even in our own Rotary meetings. The other thing, obviously, that's so important for Rotary, the number one thing that's so important for us, is our membership. That without members, there is no organization. And so we are also going to look at how do we promote the value that Rotary gives to its members, to ensure that we have a continuous supply of members who see value in what we do, but also derive value from being part of Rotary. And finally, as part still of sustainability, is to look at the projects that we do. The governor has mentioned all the things that we do. We want to focus more and more in addressing the most challenging needs in our society, but to also work with other partners, corporate organizations, so that we are able to do more. Because when we have, more people joining hands, then we have more resources and we'll have more impact in the communities, whether it's in health, whether it's in education, whether it is maternal child or basic education or the boy child, as I mentioned. When we work with corporate partners, we will be able to achieve more. And so we're going to focus on that. And finally, we cannot talk about sustainability without considering the planet. And so in this coming Rotary year, we are also going to emphasize addressing the environment and integrating the environment in each and everything that we do. So all clubs will be expected to address the environment and issues of climate action. And that can vary from tree planting to waste management, to renewable energy, to climate smart agriculture, whatever it is that responds to environment protection. Those are going to be the things that we're focusing on. And as I said, the objective is to ensure that we are future fit. Thank you very much.
Wow. All right.
Thank you very much, and good morning. My name is Emmanuel Mukela, and I've been serving as the district representative for our district 9213 under the leadership.
Sorry, I beg to come to the gentleman struggling to hear you. All right.
Is it better now?
That's clear.
Yes, my name is Emmanuel Lukeda, and I've been serving as the district representative for Rotary District 9213 under the leadership of District Governor Edward Kakembo Nsubuga. And like he highlighted, we've first and foremost had a very close working relationship with him as a district governor, but also with generally the Rotary leadership and the Rotary leadership, and by extension, the Rotaractors and Rotarians this year. I think it is what, for me, has been one of the biggest highlights amongst other things that we have done. But I'd also like to thank first the Rotaractors that I've been leading on the district governor's behalf for allowing us to lead them, for allowing to follow the vision that we set out for them. We've achieved on almost all the fronts. We've raised record amounts of money for the foundation. I do not have the final figure now because to date we are still collecting, but by Sunday midnight, I'm sure we would have crossed the 30,000 mark in giving. We've had a record 19 new Rotaract clubs chartered, over 500 new members in our various clubs. We've had the media and mainstream media at that present at almost all our events and done so many things. The environment has been generally good and progressive, and I would like to thank them for believing in us and for listening to what we've been telling them as their leaders. Secondly, I would like to thank the team, the presidents that have been leading the respective clubs, because the presidents are the foot soldiers. Whereas we have the vision, it is their work to go and disseminate it amongst their clubs. And they have done that so well. And this year, over 55 of our Rotaract clubs have qualified for the giving certificate of Rotaract, which is basically that they've contributed over $100 to our foundation, also the first of its kind, because the president understood. They've also planted trees, and for the first time, we've had over 15,000 trees planted throughout the year, which is also a record number, amongst other things. So the presidents have done a very good job, and I would like to commend and also congratulate them. I've also worked with a district team, my assistants, the ADRRs and other district officers in various dockets. They've also been up to task, been committed, and I would like to thank them. Then I had a group of people that are closest to me, who I call my core team, the district executive secretary, the PIME chair, the treasurer, the public image chair, my foundation chair, the LGRs, amongst others, that have also done a good job. And in fact, up to this very moment, in the wee hours of our tenure, they are still working to get some results in, because as you know, with Rotary, every result counts, every coin in giving counts, and believing it until the very last minute. We've also worked very well with past district Rotary representatives. We've had a number of them at all our events, at all our trainings, something that I cannot take for granted as a person that has been leading this year, because they're all busy people, and it's been hard to get them to come and relive their Rotaract days and know what we're up to, and also get involved for the benefit of the current generation of Rotaractors. We've also worked well with the district governors. The past district governors have been present for our events, for very many activities. The incoming district governors, District Governor-elect Anne has been our supporter in very many ways. District Governor nominee or elect in the next few hours, Geoffrey, has been on our side through and through the entire process, and I would like to thank you very much. And of course, District Governor nominee designate Gerard has also been part of us, and that is why I think we have a lot of success, because the child that we've given birth to this Rotary year has very many fathers and mothers who have put a brick here and there. And finally, my district governor, Edward Kakembo, who has been really the anchor whatever we've been doing. And because if a governor does not stamp, I cannot go ahead to do as the DRR, but he gave me a blank check to exercise my leadership abilities for Rotaract on his behalf, to do what we had dreamed of doing. And I would like to thank you, our district governor, because that support has gone a long way in helping us break so many ceilings. And I know that the incoming DRR, Simio Sebukulu, shall take it on from there, together with his team, and together with district governor-elect Anne as our leader. I wish you all the very best in the coming Rotary year, and we shall be here to support you as we further the growth of Rotary in our district. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simio Sebukulu, and I am the District Rotaract Representative-elect of District 9213. Just like it's commonly said, that a good landing is one in which anyone can easily walk away, but a great landing is one with which the plane could be used thereafter. And so it's vivid here and very evident, and for that I would like to congratulate our District Governor, Edward Kakembo, Nsubuga, and DRR Emmanuel Lukera, together with the team that has been working with them tirelessly behind the cameras to get us to this great milestone and success. Thank you so much for handing to us a healthy district, one in which we equally give an opportunity and a foundation to relay our efforts and plans that are set out. Just like it's been said, because whereas this is the official handover, we've been working together, and for DRR Emmanuel, with whom I have equally been working together this Rotary year, just to thank him and applaud him yet again, because the idea of magic is literally based on the foundation of the hope that they have created, and so for that we would like to applaud you and thank you. Dear Rotaractors, this is vivid that we now have the mantle to equally run the strides in the plans that we have set out to. And for that, just like my district governor, Anne Kutu, has already told you about, we are intentional about creating a partnership with our Rotary counterparts. And so for everything that my district governor has said is going to apply to the Rotaract side as well. And so mine is just an assurance to the district governor and to our DRR that the district is in safe hands and that we are committed to take on the legacy that they've actually given to our beloved district. So for me, it's just an assurance and to congratulate the Rotaractors upon every single impact that they have created this year, and to remind them that whereas the handover does happen, the goals of Rotaract do not change. And so leadership could change, but the goals of Rotaract stay the same. And so we should stick to being the ideal Rotaractors that we so desire at all times, and to achieve the reasons for which we joined Rotaract, regardless of who has the mantle and who is behind the wheels to drive our great district. So from me, on behalf of myself and the entire team that I'll be serving with, I would like to give an assurance that we will do our very best to even surpass the goals and the challenge that has been set by our predecessors. So thank you so much and have a blessed Rotary year.
My name is still David Nsubuga, Lieutenant Governor, District 9213. I just wanted to, as the governor winds up this, I wanted to inform you, Governor-elect, that when we came into the office, this office was totally different. And as he gets out of this office, I think I want to congratulate him, together with the entire management of the district, the district secretary, for the input they have put here. Because now, at least you can see the governor, when he comes in, he has an office where he can sit. Our administrator has an office. You can have a board meeting like in this place. And I believe many more things are yet to come. This, of course, because it is small, it signals to the fact that Rotary has now to embark on a real effort of putting our house in order through our Rotary home. And I want to also thank him for leading into sorting out the title for our Rotary home. And I guess Governor Ann will take it up from there once everything has been cleared. So, Governor Edward.
I have been lucky to have a wonderful secretariat, headed by the only one, this district secretary, Gerald Obai from Gulu. Gerald, thank you so much. Our Lieutenant Governor, David, you came a bit late on the team, but you've done wonders, so I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. There is a wonderful Vice Lieutenant Governor, KK Kazochambade. Wherever he is, I salute him. Has done a wonderful job. Our district treasurer, the minimum. Our district treasurer, who is our district governor nominee, Geoffrey Chitakule, thank you so much. We like that we're not living a district in red, so I want to thank you so much for being rigid and tough when it comes to financial matter. Thank you so much. The PIM chair, the no-nonsense one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Face together with your team. Please send my love and my appreciation. I'm very, very grateful. One of the things, when we came into office, we came here to Rotary office. And when I came here, I looked at the office. And then when you've been training, all the Rotarians been in training, we have Harish. I'm sure you know Harish very well. And Stephen Mwangi, and the Master Dekawiye. They've been talking so passionately about our brand. You know, our brand is very powerful. It's like a BMW. It's like Apple. So I realized that we need to do something so that our office will look like our brand. So I want to thank this treasurer, GK, and Gerard Obai. We work together to ensure that this office looks like this. One of the things which was lacking here was the resource center. The incoming governor, we have made provisions, but the incoming governor will be able to purchase the laptops. We have a resource center whereby people could come and search for information concerning Rotary. Thank you so much, everybody. May the Almighty God bless you and bless you. Governor Ann, I wish you the best of luck at Rotary 2024-2025.
Thank you. So I just wanted to add one more thing about the engagement of the youth. And I know that Governor Edward probably forgot to mention it. One of the things that has been happening in this Rotary and that we continue to do is to address issues of mental health. As you're aware, mental health is a big thing both for adults, but it's also very challenging for the youth, particularly in the aftermath of the COVID pandemic. And so we have many clubs that are implementing different mental health initiatives, both in secondary schools and institutions of higher learning. And the aim essentially is to get people aware, first of all, that mental health is real. The second is to equip students and youth with coping mechanisms of how to cope with some of the issues. And the third is to show them the need to seek for help when they need to get help and where to get that help. So that's something that many of our clubs are doing across the country.
My name is Geoffrey Chitakule. I'll be the governor after Governor Ann, who is taking over from Governor Edwards in Rotary District 9213. I'd like to thank Governor Edwards for the good job done and for steering this district to a new level in terms of participation projects and also giving to those that deserve to be helped. As we welcome next governor, Governor Ann, I'd like to wish her well in her new year. As you know, one of the themes of her year is magic of Rotary. And what does that mean? That through what we do, we actually do magic within the communities that we serve. We have 7 areas of focus, which include water, maternal and child health, environment, community development, to mention a few. So through the work we're going to do this in the year of Governor Ann is actually to do magic within the communities and make a difference. And after that, Governor Ann will hand over to me. And as a role in Rotary is that we are running a relay. Is actually I'll consolidate from what she has achieved, as she's going to consolidate from what Governor Edward has achieved, for us to continue making a difference within these communities. Thank you very much.
My name is Gerald Ubai from the Rotary Club of Gulu, and this morning we're here, and I would like to first and foremost congratulate our district governor, Edward, for all the achievements as highlighted. We've listened to him, and I will tell you that as a district we're very proud of him. But also at the same time, to show solidarity and support for our incoming district governor, Ann Nkutu. She has highlighted a number of things, and our presence here this morning is to affirm our commitment and pledge that we will be your #1 supporters, brand ambassadors. We're going to promote that. We've listened to our district governor nominee, who will take over from District Governor Ann. He has talked about consolidation, and in the coming days we'll be inviting you over for the launch of our strategic plan. And in that strategic plan we'll clearly see a path of growth, a planned path for growth of our district, where whatever initiatives are embarked upon are consolidated before we move on to the next. Even when we bring on others, we continue with that process. So we're here as a team, and we're happy. As you can see, we're talking about 4 leaders coming in a row. And one of the key things that we would really want to see beyond just consolidation is to grow Rotary in the underserved and underrepresented areas, especially in northern and eastern part of this country. When you have more members, you have more people serving, then you increase your ability to offer services to the communities in need. As a district, we spend over $5 million in grants, and that's a lot of money coming in. And we would want this to trickle down to those underserved areas. So we'll have a deliberate move to grow Rotary in those areas. Thank you so much. And congratulations, and we do wish you the very best, District Governor. And as you embark on your tour of duty from 1st July this year. Thanks.
Hi, Beatrice.
Hi, Carol.
You good?
Yes.
Now,
thank
for
you.
all of you who have had Beatrice of the Rotary office, meet Beatrice of the Rotary office. I bet you I would give $100 to any Rotarian who will tell me Beatrice's second name. All of you know Beatrice of the Rotary office. For those of you who have paid dues, those of you who have looked for signatures, most of you who are asking about your grants and the different things, she's the lady we've interfaced with so many years. How many years has it been now?
Over 10 years.
10 years. And this is the face that is helping all those children in the world and in Uganda get the services that they want. She is the face that we see when we come to the Rotary office. It is led by two districts, that is 9214 and 9213. So if you have never met Beatrice and you're in Koboko, Kitgum, or wherever you are, this is the face. Now you put the voice to the face. This is the Rotary Uganda office.
Emmanuel Lukeda, and I've been serving as the district Rotary representative for Rotary District 9213 for the Rotary year 2023-2024, under the leadership of District Governor Edward Kakembo Nsubuga. I've had a wonderful time leading my fellow Rotaractors, and I would like to start by thanking them for being good people to lead, for giving us the opportunity to share in the vision, to put in the work, and to ensure that we've grown Rotaract in our district in this Rotary year that we are concluding. I would like to thank the district team, but first, before the district team, to thank the presidents, the Hope Creator presidents that have led the respective clubs, 124 Rotaract clubs that we have in our district, that have led them in all the areas that we talked about to advance and create hope in the world. Thank you, the Hope Creator presidents, for doing good in the world. I'd also like to thank the district team that I've worked with, the district officers across the various dockets, my assistants, the assistant district Rotaract representatives, the ADRs. Thank you for putting in a very good shift and for ensuring that our clubs have grown by leaps and bounds. I thank very much the core team that has been by my side, that I've worked with, the district executive secretary, Unia, the district treasurer, Nasa, the district PIM chair, Jim, the conference chair, Patience Asimwe, and of course, we had the public image chair, Derek Kaboye, the LDRs, Rachel, Claire, and Charles. Thank you, and thank you so much for putting in the work to ensure that we grow Rotaract this Rotary year. We've achieved so many things. I can't even start listing because we might sleep here. But amongst what we've achieved, we've grown by leaps and bounds in our public image sector, in telling our stories. We've planted over 15,000 trees, the highest ever number by a big mile in our country by any Rotaract administration. We've pushed our membership, 19 new Rotaract clubs, over 500 new Rotaractors, very, very commendable stuff that I would like to thank all those that have put in an effort to ensure that we have that result. We've worked well with Rotary clubs, from the leadership at the top, myself and our governor. Clubs at individual level have done so, working together, and we've seen that very many Rotaractors have become Rotarians in this Rotary year. We've also had very new milestones with regards to our Rotary Foundation, which is the engine of Rotary. And in regards to that, by midnight of 30th June, we would have surpassed $30,000 in giving to our Rotary Foundation, a record number not just in Uganda, not just in Africa, but in the entire world. We've had over 800 new Rotaractors giving to the foundation this Rotary year, which is also a milestone. Everybody has understood why we must give to the foundation. And I know that the years that are going to come are going to work on things like utilization to ensure that this money comes back to us and trickles back in our communities. The general environment has been so good. All our events, the conference, the festival, the celebrations of 40 years of Rotaract in Uganda. And I'd also like to thank the media that has been covering all these events and ensuring that we get it out there And of course, I can never forget to thank the communities that have welcomed us. It is impossible for us to do projects or interventions in communities that do not welcome us. So I'd like to thank you very much, and please keep welcoming Rotary and Rotaract, because we are here to serve the community, we are here to make the community better, and to ensure that everything goes on as planned. So I'd like to thank you once again. Of course, I also have to thank God, the Almighty. We've had a successful year, we've had a happy year. We are retiring or handing over very happy people, having created hope in the world. Thank you, and good luck for the future. So it's been a pleasure serving you, my fellow Rotaractors, dear Rotarians, and all our friends, as your district Rotaract representative for District 9213 in this Rotary year 2023-2024. And as we head to midnight of 30th June, it is time for Lukera out.
My name is Edward Kakembo Nsubuga. I'm the district governor, District 9213. The governor is soon to expire. I'll be expiring on the 30th of June, 2024, and we shall be ushering the new governor, who is the district governor elect now, Anna Nkutu. I would like to take this opportunity in a very, very special way to thank all the Rotarians in District 9213 for being very, very, very supportive. We've walked the journey. We've been able to live the theme of the year. The theme of the year has been create hope in the world. So we've been able to live the theme of the year. Rotarians have done wonders. We've been able to fulfill the vision statement of Rotary International, which says that together we see a world where people unite and take action across the globe in the communities and in ourselves. We've been doing all this. I want to thank in a special way my operator present. These have been wonderful people. These have been very, very special people. These are our foot soldiers, always in the trenches to ensure that we achieve our goals. We've been able to achieve our goals, but not only achieving our goals, but also surpassing our goals. So I want to thank all the operator present. This Rotary year 2023-24, thank you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. One of the things we've been able to do, we've been able to achieve our target for the Rotary Foundation. We're supposed to collect $400,000, but because of the wonderful team I've been having, we've surpassed that target. As I speak now, we've raised $648,000. This has been possible because of the entire team. There has been a collective effort. The assistant governor, thank you so much. The district officials, of course, Carol is one of them. Thank you so much. I've been having a privilege to have a wonderful secretariat headed by District Executive Secretary Gerard Obai, Lieutenant Governor David Nsubuga Seraude, Vice Lieutenant Governor Kazuru Chambade, and of course our PIM Chair, the no-nonsense Fils Kwesiga. These people have walked a journey, and I'm so proud of them. I'm signing out as a governor, a very proud governor, because we've been able to live the theme of the year, which has been great hope in the world. On the issue of the boy child, I want to thank all the Rotarians, especially the female Rotarians in our district. They have been very, very supportive on the boy child. When I was coming up with this project of the boy child, I was scared that the female Rotarians will not embrace it, because I was encroaching their space, but they have been very, very, very supportive. I want to thank them so much, and to request them to continue supporting the boy child, because these are the boys who are going to marry our daughters. In this country, we've raised powerful daughters, empowered girl children. So we need the boys who are also equally empowered to ensure that they marry them off, because it is biblical. The head of the family is the boy or the man. If you cut off the head of the man, you destroy the entire family. So I want to call upon all Rotarians, call to action to ensure that we continue supporting the boy child. And I'm glad finally the Minister of Education has realized that the boy child needs support. And the Minister of Finance alluded to it in her remarks. But also 3 months back, I was invited by the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education, to see how can we collaborate, Minister of Education and Rotary, to see how we can support the boy child. So signing up as a governor, we're so proud that we've been able to achieve our targets, but not only achieving our targets, but also surpassing our target. Today, one of the activities we had is to hand over the office, the new incoming team, this governor, Anna Nkutu, and the incoming DRR, Smell. We've done that. In a special way, I want to thank my DRR, Emmanuel Lukera. We call him Governor Auto. he has done a wonderful job. He has done a wonderful job. For the first time in the history of our district, DRR has been able to raise over $24,000 membership. It has been able to bring on board 19 clubs fully chartered, and been able also to cement our relations between low tractors and low tractors. Between low tractors and Rotarian, we've had a wonderful journey. The collab was so good, so I want to thank Emma and the team for working so to ensure that we work together. It's a call to action again to the incoming team to ensure that we cement these relations, because Rotarian need low tractors, and also the reverse is also true. I also want to, among one of the things which you're proud of, for the first time in the history of our district, we are an all-giving district. We are an all-giving district. All clubs in Uganda have been able to give money to the Rotary Foundation. This is the money we use to do good in the community. So I want to thank all the Rotary in this 9213, all the Hopeta presidents, all the district, and everybody. Thank you so much. It has been a wonderful journey. And as I stand out, as I said, I sign out as a very, very proud Ghana. My humble appeal to all the Rotary 9213 is ensure that to shift the guns from the Hopeta team to the Magic team. Please support your governor, Governor Anna Kutu, and the DRR, because we work as a team. Our district is a model district. We need to support one another. With those few words, thank you so much for your kind attention, and thank you so much for having me. Aluta continua, and I sign out.
One man is determined to bring attention to the critical issues faced by the boy child in Uganda. Meet Edward Kakembo Nsubuga, the district governor of Rotary District 9213, who is launching an initiative to uplift the lives of young boys.
I employ both female and male. I've been looking at the output of the girls. It's fantastic. The boys, it's just in there and there. So I've been wondering, what's the problem? When you give an assignment to a lady, you find that the work has been done so well. When you give the work to the boy, then you find that something has been done just for the sake of doing the work. A lot of attention has been on the girl child, and we appreciate the government of Uganda, the donor community, the local NGOs for supporting the girl child. Right now, the girl child is trending, is so powerful, and the boy child has lost confidence, has lost ground.
The initiatives in the country and worldwide have been focused 87% on the girl child.
Studies and reports have shown that the exclusion of the boy child has left a generation of young men vulnerable to a myriad of problems.
We discovered that 83% on our streets they were boys. I did a research with Bank of Uganda for those who borrow money in SME, small and medium enterprises. The default rate for male is at 76%. And then the women, 24%. 7% of that, the reason why they default is because of the men. You say, I got money, this man cheated me, he came and told me this and that.
10 to 17, the boys, and 18 to 35 years old, the young men. You will realize that we've lost many of these boys to prison because of crime rates, because of the drug abuse. They will need the great support of mindset change. Appreciate and understand where they are, and we support them to take them to where we want them to be. Rotaractors, many of them are in the age group of where they will attract the young men.
The Boy Child Uplifting Program, or BCAP, will leverage Rotary's basic education and literacy initiatives and economic and community development programs to make a lasting impact. Collaborative partnerships will be formed with various institutions and organizations, including corporate institutions, religious institutions, schools, government bodies, NGOs, and rehabilitation centers.
Their pass mark is at 75% in that bank. So they say let us lower the pass mark of the boy child to 65% and the girl child at 75%. The gentleman told me that it was shocking that they were able to attract only 4 boys. And the girls at 75%, they took everything.
Through BCAP, boys will have access to mentorship, educational resources, vocational training, and counseling services. The program aims to empower them with the tools and knowledge they need to become productive members of the society.
If you have 10 girls go into primary education and 10 boys, a primary school class, by the time they reach the tertiary or university level, you only have 7 girls and 3 boys. So where is the 7 boys that began in the same class with the girls? Our boys between the age of 10 to 17 years old remain in school and are supported to remain in school.
Rotary District 9213, a global network of dedicated individuals, is committed to creating positive and lasting change in their communities and the world through the Boy Child Uplifting Program. They are bringing hope and transformation to Uganda's young boys.
This governor has been one of those interesting governors who did not want to see more funds being wasted on the celebration of the governor visiting, but he wanted to see more given towards the foundation to polio, to the Boy Child Uplifting Program. This governor asked for groundnuts, and he called it the governor's groundnuts. He asked all the Rotary clubs to contribute money that would have gone to a bottle of soda that he would have drunk when they were celebrating his visit, and he asked for groundnuts instead of chicken. He asked for groundnuts instead of a bottle of wine. He asked for groundnuts instead of a bottle of soda. Very humble man, Mr. Rotarian Edward Kakembo Nsubuga. When he was welcomed at the district conference, he came on a border, and it was a spectacular when we saw the governor arrive on a border. This is a story that is told on papyrus, and he's telling us he is down to earth like any other man, but he's going to make a difference as a governor, and indeed he has made a difference. He has done what no man has done, and that is looked at the boy child. The boy child has been uplifted. We launched the boy child with a press conference where he stood out and mentioned what happens to the boy child. Governor Edward has made sure that every club contributes to the foundation. This is an all-giving district where every Rotary club has given something, even if it was $20 to the Rotary Foundation. A spectacular amount of money, hence the 600,000 and more that has been raised for the foundation.
Very, very neat person. Wherever you look at him, he's spot on, clean, humble. Honest, simple man. A people person.
Big donor.
Principled guy.
Cheeky guy. Calm.
Miracle.
Daring.
Caring person. Meticulous. Considerate.
Genuine.
Perfectionist.
Encouraging.
A go-getter.
Friendly. Quite amiable. Very resilient.
Generous.
Friendly person.
Simple. He's a mentor.
People-centered. Man of purpose.
Passionate.
Kind. Cheeky person.
Authentic. Adaptable. Meticulous.
He's a swanky, humble peasant.
And reads the Rotary motto of service above self.
Our journey begins on December 12, 1963, in Mukono Hospital. He came into the world child number 4. Most of his childhood was spent in Mukono district studying at Chisowela Primary School and Nalambai Primary School until he was in primary 4.
He's from a poor environment.
Strikes off as humble, quite smart, comes off as very luxurious. That's the word swanky. And peasant is something he likes to be referred to, having come all the way from Chisowela and made it through the different ranks of life. So he combines all those three for me.
Growing up in a household where mommy was the only one who used to fend for the family. She would work all day as the domestic and sleep at 3 a.m. sewing and knitting tablecloths just to make ends meet. It was obvious that she was struggling, and he could see it.
As early as primary school, he already started asking himself questions like, what can I do to help my mother? He resorted to buying maize, cassava, and firewood during the holidays, and selling it by the roadside until secondary school to make some money to impact the lives of his family members.
He was always someone who easily created relationships within the Chisowela community, even though he was very young, making friends 5, 10, or even 15 years his senior. You know, the thing about him is that he's so humble and unwilling to take advice from his seniors and his elders. Like there's this one time, Bamugambye, that, you need to work hard, study hard, ofune degree, so that you succeed in life like these people from Kampala. That's what one of his chalo mates from Chisowela told him. And that statement was so powerful that it motivated him and it pushed him to be able to do better in life.
He's an all-rounder, both young and old, and he will address you in the league that you're in.
Leadership, ukulembeze. Wamugoberera kuva mu primary, like in PCV. He was elected to become head prefect. After that, in secondary school, not even after secondary school, he was voted the vice president of Uganda National Students Association, Wakolo High School.
In a school, he was one of the students, but very helpful to others, very friendly. And he was not coming from a powerful family, so he was working as he was studying.
So his journey fits right into our diversity, which is actually one of the core values that Rotary stands for.
The values that he picked up and the lessons that he learned in his teenage formative years, these helped to define the person that he has become today.
We have the right man to lead us in our district. When we go into the fundraising, when we go into the projects, because it is innate within him to have that helping spirit, I trust that he's going to go far and he's going to support us in our projects.
I like the story about how his mother would take him aside every Sunday on her day off to emphasize little things like chores, polishing shoes, washing his uncle's car, fetching water, ironing clothes.
He got his first job at the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning in 1986 and then shifted to customs at Entebbe Airport, where until 1999 when he joined the newly formed Uganda Revenue Authority.
He was a no-nonsense focused young man. Ngatapoa. He used to wake up at 4 to catch a bus at 6 to Entebbe. Whether rain or shine, he used to do it.
In 1990, he married his high school sweetheart, Nora, and together they have 5 amazing children: Ronald, Godfrey, Belinda, Tracy, and Trevor.
I met my husband in school, and we have been married for 33 years. He loves the family. He puts his family first. He loves the children. He has put them in the nice schools in the world, He's a hard-working man. And whenever he said that I'm going to do this, he really fulfilled that work.
While working at URA at Port Bell, one day in 1994, he had a chance to facilitate a transaction for a gentleman called Sam Munywev, who was importing some crafts, and there were a couple of complications with his shipment. That interaction changed his life forever. The Rotary Club of Kampala Sese Islands became his home and has been even called his second wife by certain people. Making an impact in communities and changing countless lives has become his driving agenda.
The man came a very young, intelligent gentleman working with Uganda Revenue Authority, at the same time doing his personal business, and I was personally highly impressed when I first met him.
He's very meticulous, he has attention to detail, and he's very God-fearing. Every project that he has, he first commits it to God.
Along his almost 3-decade Rotary journey, he has served as a club president, district representative, president of presidents, and introduced so many innovations like the Frigo annual fundraiser, which has become one of the club's most outstanding flagship events.
But here is a fellow who joined with a lot of simplicity, and no wonder as he came on growing in service, in the Rotary service. I don't know whether it was him who nicknamed himself a peasant, and that name has gone on with him
He's quite an easy person to approach, and clubs have taken advantage of this, and they always approach him for various things.
He's the reason behind the formation of the Rotary Club of Chira. He's the new club advisor for this club.
He visited our school, Kira Secondary School, but he found the toilets were not really befitting a school in such a municipality. And it is based on that he floated the idea, can we start a Rotary Club around our community here?
I've seen him contributing towards so many projects to different Rotary clubs in Uganda. Be it the Rotaractors, be it the Rotarians. Whenever there's a fundraiser, he really gives out generously.
You may meet him and you think you're laughing, not serious, but he's always going to remain on the principal point that he's. And so when he's asking you for work, the time I worked with him, it will still be friendly.
The new year is going to be a year of delivery. He's a person who delivers on his promise.
And when you look at his attributes and the way he has ascended and succeeded in life, it always gives a controversy when he refers to himself as a peasant. So that makes it more appealing that people, even in the club, will always call him peasant.
He's a visionary man, and he is a person who likes serving. He is encouraging in terms of serving. He likes pushing our fellow members and Rotarians to serve.
I think in him we have an excellent leader who is a team leader, team player, a good communicator, and he loves whatever he does.
Many people have even failed to become presidents of the club, but to come out and be a DG, he knows the challenges, the problems, and I think we need to support him very much.
Tonight, we want to introduce you to someone special. He was once a boy child who was helped by people to become a man, who is now committed to helping others. A devoted father, a delighted son, a loyal husband, and a proud Rotarian. A member of the Rotary Club of Kampala Sese Islands. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the District Governor for District 9213, Edward Kakembo Nsubuga.
Lights, lights. Godfrey, corner.
Friends, join me to welcome our Eagle, District Governor Edward. Over to you.
Governor Ann, would like to take this opportunity to welcome you into the magic year. A few hours to take us through the magic year. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you and to thank you so much for offering yourself to serve. You heard what Dorandi was saying. Serving a district is not an easy thing, but I have no doubt in my mind, I've known you. She's a very quiet lady, but she's a very strong woman, and I have no doubt in my mind that you are going to take her to places. I want to wish you the best of luck. Of course, I'm urging all my Hopeta team, because they have done you wonders, to support the Magic team because we are one. I'm going to hand over this chain to you. I shared with you, I've been guarding this chain wherever I sit, sleep where it's supposed to be. I'm going to request that you do the same thing, and you hand it over to the next governor. To remind that you only serve for 1 year. By that year, one of the things you need to do is to enjoy your year. I've enjoyed my year. I told my operator president that it's only 1 year, and we start from, you have to enjoy your year. We've enjoyed our year with my presidents and the entire district team. I also request the magicians, please enjoy your year. We start for only 1 year. But also, to leave an indelible mark. It's not like a trans launch that you just come and pass through. So with you, with your governor, I expect you that you are going to take us to places and to do wonders. I wish you the best of luck. May the Almighty God bless you and bless you abundantly.
Yes, I know my brother Edward, we were called Zakayos at one time together. We worked together with Uganda Revenue Authority. But we are happy servants that even when we left, no one was complaining. People were our friends. Thank you so much. He has done so well. Today we are standing 9213 in the first position of giving to the Rotary Foundation. And you know I also belong to Nigeria, so my name in Nigeria is called Omowale, which means our own son is back home. When we met in Addis Ababa just a week ago, Nigerians were there telling me, tell those districts 9213, 9214 that we are coming for them and we are going to mobilize money by the end of 30th June, but I don't think they can overtake us. It is a call for you to celebrate the achievements of Governor Edward when you come in big numbers to attend the Zone Institute in Mauritius this year. That is when he's going to be recognized as an outstanding leader, as a governor for District 9213, who made a very great impact in the foundation giving, but even in membership growth. We wish you the best. Like we said, you serve for 1 year and you have to go. I know you are still enjoying because you wanted to extend the month to 31st, but it is impossible. We can't have it an elastic month. Simply because you are still enjoying. But that is what Rotary does, and I wish you the best, and we're looking forward to many more accolades, and we are going to promote you to serve beyond our district, because some of us, our times at RI, serving at the zone, we've done almost everything, and we're looking forward to having leaders like you to come and take over positions.
At this moment, I'm going to request District Governor Edward, cheerfully but not tearfully, to remove the chain of governorship and hand it over to the regional coordinator of this region 28, Past District Governor, Dr. In Malaria, Ken. And Anthony will be supporting with A.G. Frederick on the other side. Against and no. Extend in front. DJ. I'm going to request DGE Ann to step a little bit ahead, away from the house at large. And I'm going to request both the district governor and the regional coordinator on the side. DG Edward. Anthony, that's when you still remain with the bag. No, with the bag. This is the governor in charge of the bag.
I know, and you look at this chain, you think it is very light. He can tell you that you can lose weight because of the weight of this chain. And when you go to airports, you will never pass the scanning machines. Every time when the chain is in this bag, the scanner sees them as bullets. So they will always take you on the sides. But the good thing, 9213, you belong to Uganda alone. And there are no airports apart from Arua. Apart from Arua, now the one in Hoima and others. But we believe you're going to make it. You're carrying a heavy weight through a chain, but with dependable leaders like the presidents and assistant governors who have represented you so well this evening, we believe we are going to have the best district governor in a lady in Uganda. And again, Anne comes with blessings. The RI president appointed me to be the host organizing committee chair. She's visiting Uganda from the 7th to the 12th of January. I would like all of you to start organizing so that we show the international Rotary family what Uganda is made of. There are so many leaders we have who are women. You can see all of them. Nivenjenjeta. But you have someone who is glowing and who is your leader. Fellow Rotarians, Rotractors, and our guests, please join me as I perform the investiture, receiving our leader for District 9213, my dear sister, my friend, and a special person to me, Anne Nkutu. We wish you the best, and please enjoy your year.
DJ Edward, you also pick on the other side. You hold on the other side.
Le général Dangote.
The way P.E. Momo has also entered there. This photo looks nice. Thank you very much, our incoming president. The Rotarians, please join me to welcome the District Governor of District 9213, Princess Anne Nkutu.
I know you have an AD.
Nancha, this is when you come.
Where's this is our Mulebesi for 2024, 2025. You're going to see her everywhere. Please make sure this chain is kept safely because it is under your custody most of the time. And make sure that it is used at the right time and the right opportunity. Congratulations, my sister.
Thank you for the research. Thank you very much. At this moment, I'm going to request.
Now, the irresistible presidents, please join me together with irresistible Rotarians and Rotractors and our prospective members to receive and welcome Governor Anne Nkutu.
He has done a wonderful job. He has traversed the country, and at one point he said he was doing 4 or 5 clubs in one day. Tonight, we've seen him come from Kitgum. We've seen him eat maize on the roadside. We've seen him hug babies. We've seen him do a lot of things. Governor Edward Kakembo Nsubuga has had the time of his life as governor. But as he transitions from the boy child uplifting program, we are going to environment. And that's where Governor Anne Nkutu is showing us and leading us. She has said she would like to make sure that each of us plants trees. And as we plant the trees, we multiply that to the number of years of our clubs. She's going to lead a wonderful year, but I would like to thank Governor Edward Kakembo Nsubuga for a beautiful Hope Creator year. Thank you for taking a chance on me and giving me the position in the PR docket. I am grateful. Thank you very much, Governor. And to all the district officers that have worked in this year, thank you and congratulations on the successes of the year. To Governor Edward Kakembo Nsubuga, congratulations. Thank you for being a wonderful, wonderful leader. Thank you for achieving everything you have achieved this year. You started the Boy Uplifting Program with all of us not knowing what it was all about, but you have successfully implemented it. You have achieved an all-giving district. 129 clubs have given at least something to the Rotary Foundation. And what that means is that all the 129 clubs have at least given $10, let's assume, which is impossible, at least $1,000 to the Rotary Foundation. And that's amazing. And that, for the first time, all the clubs in District 9213 and all are giving to the Rotary Foundation. Hence the 600 and more that has been received. To District Rotary Representative Emmanuel Okera, you impress me every day. Thank you for being an exemplary leader. 19 clubs that have been, chartered into Rotary this year. Wonderful, my dear. $24,000 at the Rotary Foundation. That's amazing. Those are some of the things that have been done by these two leaders this year. And as we wrap up this year and show you what they have done, we would like to congratulate them from here, the Rotary Moment Show, and say thank you. Thank you for trusting us as the Rotary Moment Show to showcase your work that you've done in Rotary. My name is Carol Chazeka-Koza, here on UBC every Tuesday. Please do join me, and thank you for allowing me in your sitting room as I show you the amazing work of Rotary. Find us as well on the Rotary Moment Show on YouTube, on Twitter, the Rotary Moment, and on WhatsApp, on Facebook, the Rotary Moment. We always answer your questions and your queries. We thank you for always making the time to see what Rotary is about.